I use family because when you are in a nation under one God and you believe that you belong to African descendants, then we are family. My address today is very short. Short in the sense that it's not the first time we come here. It's been several years that we've been celebrating water in this place. I welcome you to this special epoch. Special in the sense that every year we understand love. We go from known to the unknown. My welcome address will be to explain better why we are here at all. What is water? Some people just believe that water you use it to drink, to cook, wash your body, wash clothes. It's more than that. Water itself is life. The greater percentage of human composition is water. If there's no water in the body, which means that person will dehydrate. When somebody dehydrates, he or she can die. Because the immunity in the body will be dead. Any little virus that comes into the system makes that body dead. That is how important water is. But you will understand, if you have been going through the pamphlets and the write-ups that members have been writing, you will see that 97% of water is not drinkable. So we are left with only 3%. If this 3% is not worth taking care of, then there's a problem for humanity, starting from you and me. If you take bad water, it's very bad because it will do negative job in your system. In the beginning of the universe, water was the first concern of Eledumare, God. The city that I come from, where I was born, though I'm an American now, is called Oshogbo in Osun State of Nigeria. The river there called River Osun is so important, so potent, that the United Nations accepted it as a World Heritage Center. But what is behind it? The founders of Oshogbo, from when they came, they discovered that the water was going above the ground, suddenly turned and went underneath. And problem came. The great Ontatime said, "My father is on the throne, I will not allow the world to collapse. I will look for the source of the water of the world called Omiaye." He used all his powers to discover the source of Omiaye. And that's when he got to the groove of Osun in Oshogbo, looking for water, Omiaye. What do you call Omiaye? Water of the world. Water is one in the whole universe. Drinkable water is more important than undrinkable water. If you use water to navigate, does not mean it's drinkable. When he discovered Omiaye, the Erelu from the underneath of the river, because we have to understand as African descendants that we have other world different from Mother Earth, different from this universe we are looking at. It was the Erelu, the spiritual mates of Osun, that came from the ground and greeted Osun. Oreyeye o, Osun pẹ̀lẹ́, Osun will greet you. That's when we discovered that the name of the spirit behind the drinkable water is Oshun. But we come here every year to celebrate water because we take it from the Genesis. We don't call it Oshun, we call it water, but we mean the drinkable water. But there's a spirit behind this drinkable water, and that spirit is Oshun. A lot of people know about Oshun, but Oshun is a spiritual word, a spiritual name, more than ordinary. So when you say Oshun or you say Omiaye, we are talking the same thing. But what is more important is the essence of water, the importance of water. If water is so great, why don't we celebrate it? Because when you celebrate your mother becomes important. You celebrate your father becomes important. You celebrate your children become important. You celebrate yourself, you become important, and then you'll be doing important things. That is the reason for celebration, to know that it's worth to be celebrated because it's water. There's a big concern in the world today. You know that people are crying now about a virus called Ebola. It is very sad that they call this killer virus Ebola. Why is it sad? It's sad because Ebola is a river somewhere in Congo. Some people polluted Ebola river. The result of the pollution brought about the virus that is killing people now, that is destroying the essence of human body, that people don't have defense in their body any longer. So they don't find any other name to call this virus than to call it Ebola. That is sad. I don't know how it will look if we come here and pollute Sacramento water, and then the virus come as a result of pollution of Sacramento water, and they don't have a name to give to that virus and say, hey, Sacramento virus. That is my concern. It is important for people who name things to be careful how they name ugly things. I wouldn't want something ugly to be named after me. I want something positive. Because I respect water so much, I'm not very happy that this killer virus is called Ebola. Because Ebola is the name of a river. That river has a spirit inside it, and that spirit will be related to my mother Oshun. But how do we take care of Ebola? I was born in Nigeria. Incidentally, when this virus came up, I was in Oshogbo, Nigeria. I'm Ebola free. When this Ebola came into Nigeria through one guy called Sawyer, late Sawyer, Nigerians quickly studied what is the virus about. And they discovered that what the virus does first is to dehydrate a human being. What is the solution of dehydration? The solution of dehydration is rehydration. I'm happy that myself standing in front of you in 1988 participated in a conference in Washington called ICOT 3, Third International Conference on Oral Rehydration Therapy. Our children should understand this principle of oral dehydration therapy. Our parents must understand what is called oral dehydration therapy. Is to hydrate yourself when you are dehydrated, when you lose fluid. And the composition they gave to us that time was 1 part of salt into 10 parts of sugar in 16.9 ounces of water. 16.9 ounces of water to 1 part of salt. And that 1 part we're talking about is a teaspoon level of salt mixed with teaspoon level 10 teaspoon level of sugar, mix it with 16.9 ounces of water. It will give you a composition that can hydrate you if you are totally dehydrated. The greatest secret behind the conquering of Ebola today is to hydrate a person that dehydrates. Ebola virus is cheaper to age. Age destroys the cell and unrepairable. Ebola virus dehydrates a person, take the liquid out of you through water, through sweat, through vomiting, through blood, and then the body cannot defend itself again. So Nigerians quickly discovered this, and they start hydrating people quickly. When they dehydrated, they give them a lot of water to drink. They give them a lot of blood. So as you lose water, they give you more water. And that's why Nigeria was free of Ebola within a very short time. Now see how important water is. That's why your coming here is not a waste. You come here to celebrate a material, a substance that is more important to the universe itself. Because today, the fear of Ebola is greater than the danger of Ebola. So we are here to remove the fear of Ebola too, to encourage us. And that's why you should have faith. We just opened the drums now. We venerated Ayangalu. That is faith. Faith gives you courage. Courage is power. So in Nigeria, when they hydrate with people who are sick of the virus they call Ebola, they also encourage them, preach to them, and tell them that God that creates you will not make you die. That is why you cannot go without faith. Because with faith you have courage. There's power in courage. So ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate you and me for attending this anniversary again, this must come festival called Sacramento Water Festival. May we be free of Ebola. May we never be dehydrated. May my mother Oshun continues to give us drinkable water. And may God the Little Mary increase 3% of drinkable water to a higher percentage. I welcome you, and may Little Mary bless us. Thank you very much.
Oh, come on, we can do it louder than that, right? That was a wonderful address, a wonderful welcome. Thank you. Okay, at this time we will have open mic for vendors. So on behalf of Iola, who's made beautiful jewelry over there, we'll have her mother come up and speak. Palami will have her come up and speak on behalf of Iola. I'm a little shorter. Greetings to our families and our friends who come out to help us to celebrate our water festival. We have a beautiful young lady over there who's making her jewelry. She's been making jewelry for quite some time. She's been donating since last year. We try to encourage our youth to be creative, to flow like the water flows, to flow with all of her innermost. Her original title for her program or for her jewelry was Ayola's Creation from the Heart. So we want to continue to encourage our children to come out and be creative from their heart, to flow like the water, to continue so that we always have what we need to have for our future, in beauty and in love. Sure. We have a couple more of our friends and family who are out here. We have Sister Shona. Sister Shona, raise your hand over there. Sister Shona is the procurer and founder of the Sojourner Truth Museum. It's on the south side on Florin Road. She has come out and she's been very creative over the years in supporting our community with her paintings. Her paintings come from her heart. Her paintings continue to flow with all of us. But our brother Philip has said the water has no enemies, and our sister Shona makes sure that that is done. She's always here to support our communities and how we flow and keep all our energy going. And she starts always, as usual, with the babies. Sister Angela? Sister Angela, would you like to come? Is that Sister Angela over there? Would you like to come up? Sister Angela is our person who is doing the face painting for our young children. And she has some other, she's a poet. She's a director of another dance company, Phoenix Dance and Drum Company. I'm gonna let her give you a little spill of what she does.
Can you hear way over there? Yes? Yes, yes?
A little loud.
Louder?
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. By the waters of Babylon, we sat and wept when we remembered thee, O Zion. Words written, words familiar to all of us today in song, by the waters of Babylon. We sit and we look at the water and we reflect. We have all these stories about water. Oh, Shenandoah, that's a river here in the United States. We think about water in the Christian tradition. Water is a cleansing unit. People getting baptized when they decide to follow a certain faith. Water, life. Water, faith. Water to cleanse. Water for us to reflect on. Water is life. And as we stand and sit and play and enjoy this beautiful day here, right close to the water, we can do all of those things because we see the children playing. We see art being produced. We see people walking around and reflecting. We listen to the wisdom of the Baba who just spoke about water and the influence it has in our lives. It has influence on all our lives. We dance to water, we sing about water, we drink water. Water is life, and we are life, and they all go together. So, Ashe.
Ashe. Please clap for it. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, at this time we're going to have a performing group, Umoja. They will come and perform. So do you need drummers?
Coming.